Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Have you ever been on a game show and realized that sometimes, no matter how smart you think you are, the rules can be weird? Well, it happened to Mike, an IT specialist who appeared on Jeopardy! Recently. So Mike was playing in this episode of the popular quiz show, where contestants have to come up with answers about famous people, places, and things in the form of questions. He's pretty good at it too, with a total of $35,600 won so far. In one round, he answered a question that Ken Jennings, the host, asked him. She set a Guinness World Record for youngest individual credited with a Grammy for her work on Beyoncé's Brown Skin Girl. Now we know who she is, Blue Ivy, Beyoncé's daughter. But here's where it gets weird. Mike gave a correct answer to that question by saying, "Who is Blue Ivy?" And guess what? That was enough for Ken, but only after Mike added her full name to his response with Carter. Yes, you heard that right. Ken Jennings asked Mike to be more specific when he already had the answer right. I can understand why some fans were confused by this request, especially since Blue Ivy's name is pretty unique and it's unlikely anyone would say just Blue Ivy. But here's the thing. In a category called Her Mom's a Singer, the question wasn't asking for her last name specifically. So what was going on? One fan explained that sometimes Jeopardy! Judges make their own decisions, but in this case, it seemed like Ken was trying to follow some kind of rule. Now, I'm not saying Mike didn't know his stuff. We're talking about the guy who came up with $35,600 worth of answers so far. But it's still weird that he needed to clarify Blue Ivy's last name when she was clearly identified by her first name. It turns out this isn't a new thing on Jeopardy! Another fan pointed out that Aaron answered a question about Madonna's daughter without needing clarification, which is pretty interesting. Ultimately, Mike's win wasn't affected by the weird request, and we're just left wondering why Ken decided to go down that path in the first place. So if you ever find yourself on Jeopardy! And get asked something strange like this, don't worry, it's all part of the game. And who knows, maybe one day we'll have a better understanding of what's going on behind the scenes.